I greatly apologize for the inconvenience that took place. We had some minor errors, and this is not how we wanted to start out our 2021. We will now begin the virtual public involvement meeting for the County Highway C and County Highway U Intersections Improvements Project. My name is Athena Kuhl, and I will be presenting along with Mohammed Adil. Public and in-person meetings for transportation projects are temporarily suspended to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Kenosha County remains committed to ensuring you are able to get up-to-date project information, and we welcome your comments, questions, and feedback during this project. We will answer questions upon completion of this presentation. There will be a brief pause between speakers as we are adhering to the guidelines of the COVID-19. This presentation will go over the project team, the purpose and need, the County Highway C and County Highway U intersections improvements overview, schedule, staging, and the public involvement. As I mentioned earlier, myself and Mohammed will be the presenters, but many people go into the project to make it a whole. From Kenosha County, Clement Abangwa, the Kenosha County Highway Director, Doug Kerr, the Kenosha County Project Manager, Joe Potente, the Kenosha County Communications Manager, and from County Highway C and County Highway U project team, myself, Athena Kuhl, is the public involvement, and Mohammed Adil is a project manager. For the designer, we have Adam Arts from Pinnacle Engineering. I will now turn it over to Mohammed.
Thank you, Athena. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mohammed Adil, and I work for Casing & Associates. I will be working along with Ryan Boat during the construction phase of the project for Kenosha County. So this slide is the purpose and the need of why we need intersection improvement for this project. So the purpose of this project is to make it safer for the traveling public and also increase capacity to the intersection. How will this be achieved? This will be achieved by adding left turn lanes and right turn lanes. Right turn lanes will be added to increase the sight vision. Also, there will be drainage improvement. The properties that will be impacted within the project limit will get new culvert pipes, and there will be a concrete culvert pipe on the west side of the intersection, which will flow the water from north to south. Also, drainage will be improved by cutting new ditches on either side of Highway C and U. Now, this is a project overview map. This shows you the location of the project in the reference to 94 and I-41. In the zoom out, that's in the red, is showing you the intersection of C and U. Within the zoom out, we have the blue lines, which shows you the extent of the properties are mentioned on the screen here. These are the properties that will be impacted. And the yellow line shows the proposed right-of-way improvements. This will not be a roundabout project. It will remain the same project, which will be the stop sign four-way with flashing stop signs, and we'll be adding left turn lanes and right turn lanes to improve the truck traffic and increase the capacity and make it much safer for the public. This project will be built up in 3 stages, which I'll explain in the next 3 slides. So this is stage 1. In stage 1, we'll be working on the south of Highway C. There will be no posted detour for any of these 3 stages. All these stages will be constructed under traffic. So during stage 1, we will be working on 2 corners, which will be the southeast and the southwest. In the southeast corner, we'll be adding a right turn lane to Highway C eastbound. Stage 2 will be working on the north side of Highway C. will be working on the northeast and the northwest corner. Stage 3, traffic will continue to flow on the outer lanes while we construct the medians, the left turn lanes. The left turn lane will work from Highway C to U southbound and also from Highway C northbound on U. Site safety. This is one of the most important slides on the project. We want to make sure that we build this project under safe conditions for the traveling public, for the workers, and also for the property owners who are living on the project site. We'll make sure we sweep the road at the end of the day so that there are no hazards and it's safer. Also, we'll be working with the property owners. Property owners will be given advance notifications if we are removing the culvert under their driveway. There will be a crew on the job site from 7 to 5, and they will work with the property owners to make sure that they can go in and out of their driveways safely and on time. Also, during emergency, any fire or police, or for ambulances, the project will remain open 24/7, and we'll make sure that everybody or the fire responders have direct access to all the properties that will be on the job site. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we will not be able to meet property owners. If there are any questions and concerns, it can be emailed to us. We'll try to answer it by emails or phone calls. And if needed, we can meet out on the job site, but that would be really rare. With this, I will transfer it to Athena, who can finish the presentation.
Kenosha County includes public involvement to assist on their roadway projects. This involvement includes reaching out to many different local municipalities, business owners, residents, public utilities, the traveling public, and stakeholder coordination to ensure you are kept up to date on project information. Our dearest sincere apologies on the delays of the start of the presentation. We will now be answering questions, and we thank you for your patience.
All right, I'm back. I'll be going over some questions and answers. We received some of these questions before the presentation, during the presentation, and we'll be receiving some after the presentation. If I miss any questions, we'll try to answer it by emails. So I'll start with question 1. Question 1 is about utility service underground. Will they move or will they remain unchanged? And also on the drainage around the road. Will there be a new ditch or will there be storm sewer? Culvert under the driveways that are within the project limit will be removed and replaced. There is one concrete culvert that will run the water from south to north, which will be west of the intersection. Some of the utilities will be relocated. Those utilities relocation will be done prior to the construction before the contractor starts on the job. During the utility relocates, we'll make sure that none of the property owners are impacted. Question 2. With the widening of C and U intersection, how far in feet will the road include the roadway improvement? What is the change in the radius of the circle that defines the intersection? So my answer to this is the end product is not a roundabout. This will still be a 4-legged intersection. The intersection will only be widened to accommodate turn lanes and accommodate drainage improvements. What is this expected increase of truck traffic, is there any plan to lower down the speed limit? The speed limit will remain the same. That is, before construction and after construction, it will have the same speed limits. The advisory speed limit will be lowered to 35. Question number 4. Are there plans to restrict truck engine braking since this is a residential area? So my answer is the regulating of engine brake is under the jurisdiction of the village. Typically, the county issues a permit to the local municipality, and then the local municipality is responsible for installing and enforcing engine brake signs. Question number 5. Have there been any traffic studies to measure intersection utilization with respect to the controlling of the intersection with the traffic signals? Like I answered in question 4, this will be a 4-legged intersection with stop signs, all 4 ways. Yes, there was a traffic impact analysis that was done in the area that showed that the traffic signal is not warranted at this time, but if needed, it can be added in future. Did the land survey determine the impact of removal and replacing of the existing plants on the private property? Survey was done by the design consultant in preparing the plan. After the PIM, the real estate consultant would start contacting residents and explaining to the residents how the project will impact their properties. What is the minimum distance between the new edge, road pavement, and any desired residential fencing? As soon as the project limits are staked out in the field, the real estate consultant will explain how the edge of the highway is to the fence. Question number 8. Will the new side of the road will be gravel or curb? There will be no curb on the side of the road. There will be a gravel. It will be gravel with the ditches. How long is the project? The duration of the project will be approximately 3 months. The length of the project, I already answered that question in question 2 and question 3. Basically, the 3 legs of the intersections are longer, which is the west of C, east of C, and south of U. North of U is 200 to 300 feet. The 3 longer legs are approximately from 800 feet to 1100 feet. There is a question from one of the property owners regarding emergency, medical emergency. We'll make sure that everybody has access. If there is any property that we are removing the culvert, property owners will be given additional access, and we'll work with the property owners to make sure that emergencies like fire, ambulances, and cops or Kenosha County Sheriff has access to all the property owners. What will be the impact of school buses on this route? Will accommodate the school buses during construction. Will there be a 4-way signal at the intersection upon the completion of the project? This will be a 4-way stop sign with left turn lanes and right turn lanes. Will the stoplights be used? There are some questions about the live stream that was not working, and we apologize for that. When will you contact the homeowners impacted? We'll be contacting the homeowners in the near future. With this, I thank you all. I apologize for the delay in the presentation. We had some technical difficulties, and I thank you all for staying patient and being a part of this presentation. We are looking forward to working with each one of you during this exciting construction project. Thank you.